quickly whip through the books that are back in stock. The Pocket Stone Book of Stones, and I should just say the Big Book of Stones is in as well, which is great. The High Five Daily Journal's back in stock. The Union of Isis and Thoth is a new one in. I love these ladies. They just oh, look at it, darlings. They really are awesome. Love their work. So I'm happy to have that one in the shop. The Women's Herbal Apothecary is back in stock. The Witch's Herbal Apothecary is back in stock. This one's a new one, The Witch's Feast. I bought this one for me as well. So I've got a stack of books there because my friends were going to come and stay and we were going to read books and stuff. So I think if I don't take too long, I might just have a little go through. This is a massive book about all the feasts that you can make for all the different seasons and astrology and all sorts of stuff. So beautiful big book. All right, so that one, I've showed you that one. The Body Keeps the Score is back in stock. The Healing Power of Plants, house plants, that's a new one. Last week I had the Healing Power of Flowers, which I got one for me as well as on my pile. But these are just gorgeous. Just bought myself, I really want to get another one of these. I used to have a big one. And I gave it away when I had my babies. I was like, nah, I just don't want to look after houseplants right now. But I just went and bought a whole lot of soil to repot all my plants. I don't have one of those little puppies, but I'm going to steal some off my friend that I know has. Right, this one's a new one, the Earth Magic, which is, I haven't had a look at it yet. Let's have a little look. But from what I saw, from the pictures that I put online, oh yes, it totally just delivers, I reckon. You Can Heal Your Life is back in stock. Sacred Geometry. I haven't had any of these books in before, so this one's new in. I'm going to have to I've just put it under latest books in art, but I'm going to have to redo my some menus so that they're easier. And this is another one as well. And it's got a little, what's it got? It's a wall chart in the back there as well. So yeah, these are cool. I'm going to try and get all the in focus books because they've got lots of great information and some great authors that write them. Okay, so that's the books that are back in or new. And so I'm going to start this, the cards. This is the Gratitude Oracle. If you haven't seen it before, it's Josephine and Angelina Hartfield and Jocelyn Wall. Angela passed away this year, but Josephine is still creating, so that's good. These are gorgeous. I just, they were all hickory-pickory. So I just sat down and put them all back into order, and they were feeling a bit cold, so they needed a bit of love. And I was like, oh, why don't I play with these more? They're just gorgeous. They've got such beautiful images. Right. And you get a nice guidebook. Angela's got some great decks. Nice guidebook with, I'm sure, I can't remember because I haven't played with it for such a long time, but I know that I always had fun when I played with this deck. Okay, another one is Divine Abundance. I'm going to get her new one in as well. I think it's Divine Prayers or something like that. I was going to get it last time, I just didn't. So these are really lovely cards. I really like Tulsha. She's, I think it was said conscious something or other. It's on the website, that book. Oh, it's beautiful. She writes so lovely. Right, Oh, I'm going to get... Alana Fairchild has put out this beautiful Circle of Healing Oracle, and they're all Celtic designs with beautiful little mantras around the side, and I've been using them for the week, and I'm totally getting them in because they're just gorgeous. I'm loving them. So they should be here next week. They'll be in my next order. Look at that. Look at the colours. They just pop and they're amazing. Right. And you can use them, anyway, if you buy them, you can find out how to use them. They're bloody awesome. Right. Another one that's back in is the Oracle of the Essence, which is all the essential oils. This is just, I just love this deck. It's so much fun. Oh, how can you not smile looking at this one? Oh, if you can hear a noise in the background, I've given Poppy a bone. Right, the Guardian of the Night Tarot is new in stock. So this lady, she did the Crow Tarot as well. And I sort of, oh, look at that. And the back is just gorgeous. Look at that. I was sort of hoping that her Crow Oracle that went with the Crow Tarot that Hay House would pick up, but they haven't. So, but they have got this one. So I'm very happy to have this deck in here. The cards are they're very big, but oh my god, look at those bags. But they shuffle well. They I had a good riffle shuffle and they feel lovely. I really like frogs. I really like frogs, but I wasn't meaning that. I really like the animals that she's put into each of the cards. Look at that. Meow. And yes, if you like, it's so different than the Crow Tarot because there's it's a zoo of animals in here. It's not just a family of crows. But if you get it, I reckon you'll definitely enjoy it. The book's big. I haven't had a read yet. I haven't got there. School holidays. My children are home, but it looks delicious. Very happy to have that one in. Another new one is the Tarot of Opposition. So this comes in a very cool box. I was like, ooh, I like that. I like it a lot. So this is a deck that you won't care if you have them upside down or around the right way, because on each of the cards they have the Hangman upside down, the Hangman the right way, the good and the bad, the dark and the light. And it's so cool. When I saw it, I was like, oh, I started doing a deck that was reversed like this years ago, and I just never got to do it. And so whenever something like this comes out, I'm like, oh yeah, I have to have it. And I think this is probably, I haven't worked with it yet. It's like the vice versa. Yeah, which has got the one on the back and the front. But this one feels a bit more evolved than that one. Look at that. She's a hottie. The Moon Goddess. Right. So this is a low Scarabeo deck. It's very similar to the Day of the Dead one, which we'll get to. I can never say that. I love the back of the cards. Look at that. Aren't they gorgeous? And yeah, I think this is gorgeous. A gorgeous deck that is new in stock. Another one that I haven't had in for ages is Ask the Witch. This is a big chunky deck. It's a big deck. And these cute little witches, and the colours are nice and bright, and oh, poor little witch. And it's the cutest I haven't used it. I'm looking forward to using this one in a reading, but I haven't used this one in someone's reading. I might have to I need to yeah, have a little area of cards that I like to use in readings for people, and when they come, get them to choose what they want. Hopefully someone will choose these. Look at that. Love that. I love having lots of different cards because I always see something different in each and every card. And if I'm just repeating the same old cards, then my intuition isn't really getting stretched. And I sort of feel like I'm repeating and I'm not being fresh. So that's why I like having lots of cards, because they just spark lots of different things off. And they're amazing. Right, another one is look up, look in. These are little meditations in nature. So I have really been loving my walks in nature every day. Today the moon was out and it was just so beautiful. I did take some photos. The other day I had double rainbow. If the video is okay, I might add it to the end and show you guys how beautiful it was. But like, I just want everyone to spend more time in nature. So these cards, even if you can't get out, you haven't got time, or yeah, just want to spend more time meditating in nature and just connecting with it, these cards are awesome. Like one of my friends, she said, these would be great for writing, you know. Pull a card and you add frost to your poem or your story and try and involve it in a downpour. Oh my goodness. Or just spark something to think about. Like this one here reminds me of going to Vietnam. Oh my God, the downpours. It was like, I don't know, a whole week's worth of rain in 10 minutes, and then it clears up and then the sunshine comes back out. It's amazing. So these cards are really cool. You could just, you know, before you do some meditation, just pull a card, read about it, and just see what it brings up for you. But yeah, so they're beautiful cards. Right, I have more of these ones that are back in stock. I knew that these would be quite popular, so yeah, they're back. They're cheeky and fun and happy and crazy. I do have these ones in the Charmanic healing cards. They are in stock. I love these. I've been using them a lot, as you can tell. I don't try and be rough with them, but yeah, a little bit hammered. Well, go Poppy, go Poppy. Okay, another one that's back in is the Divine Feminine Oracle. Feminine. These are great if you want to do, like, it's not just the normal, what do you call it, goddesses. They're a little bit different, so you'll learn some more, stretch your mind with that beautiful feminine energy. Are you having fun, Poppy? Yeah, yum. Oh my God, look what's in the Egyptian gods cards. They've finally come back in. So yes, passion. They're here if anyone wants them. Got just plain in a nice book. I love that one. That one's gorgeous. So best Egyptian gods oracle deck. Okay, another one that's back in is the Tattoo Tarot. It's a beautiful pip deck. And I have the colouring in book as well there in stock if you'd like to. Colouring in is an amazing way to learn tarot, because you have to really sit with it and go quite deep into the cards when you colour them in, which I've been thinking about a lot lately, about just being more patient and still with things. Right, another thing that is another deck that's back in stock is the Lunar Oracle. These are cool. Really, the coolest bit about this set is the book. It's really friggin' amazing if you want to learn about the moon, and even I learned some things reading it, and it was cool. I read it one night before I went to sleep. I had the most amazing dreams. But then with the cards, you've got new moon and full moon, and then you're to pull, like we've just had the Capricorn full moon, so let's pull a card for it. Oh, failure is a side effect of effort and can be learnt from. Well, that's just lovely. Let's pull another one. Okay. Remember to respond rather to react. I so agree with you on that one. Oh, when people react, they just do things that they just shouldn't do. Anyway, moving on, we've got a Tarot of Sexual Magic. I haven't had this one in for a wee while either, so it's good to have this back. If you don't like people doing naughty things, then look away. Right, it's very, you can tell a man drew this one. Okay, right, I think before it gets too too crazy, we'll end it there. Another one that I can't believe I haven't had this deck in. Well, I've had the little one in, but I haven't had the bigger one in. So the Nicolette Choletta, I think I've ordered in the Oracle deck as well that goes with it. This is just gorgeous. It's like very Alice in Wonderland and inner child work. It's got a bit of melancholy to it, and I think, I don't think I've even put this on the website yet. When I do, I'll put a clip that Lisa I can't even remember her last name, she put up there. So she's goes real deep with this deck, so it'll give you some good information about it. Okay, another one that's back in stock is the Santa. I can never, when I look at that word, I just can't say it. Anyway, you can see it's back in. Crazy Dead Mexicans. Oh, that's so cool, these cards. Right, another new one in is the Body Tarot. So this is really interesting. I want to spend more time with it because it seems like it's going to be quite I'll learn quite a bit from it, I reckon. But it goes, so all the measures are bits of the body, the veins, the article, the brain, the ear, the eyes, the teeth, and then for the minors, there's 4 different suits. So you've got the wood, and then down the bottom there, they give you a keyword for all of the thingies. I haven't spent any time with it, so I know that I'm not giving it any justice right now. You got the fire. But it looks interesting, and I will put a video of someone who has worked with this deck online so that you can get a better description of it. Fun. Yeah, man, we all need fun. Greed. We don't need greed. We don't need poverty as much. We need some other stuff. Generosity, yes. And craft and freedom, yes. Wealth, woohoo. Okay, and then we have the Ace of Metal, and I'd say the last one is water. So it's a deck that you're going to have to sit down and learn about, but it's all about your body. So that looks like a really nice, interesting deck to play with. The Macabre Tarot is back in stock. So I've got a couple of her decks the rainbow, is it Rainbow Tarot, and one that came in last time. Oh my god, my mind's gone blank. Anyway, if you put her name in the top, I'm sure you'll find out if you want to know. This is just fun. Oh. And if you haven't seen before, the cool lid, when you open it up, makes that crazy noise. This one's back in. Oh my god, it's like my favorite. So I've got a beautiful wrap that my beautiful friend Paula made me that it sits in. Look at that. She's got a little palm stone that she leather worked in there for me. If anyone wants a leather tarot case, she's the girl. She's definitely the girl to get hold of. And I can organise that for you if you want. Right, these are my very special Egyptian gold cards. And they're back in stock. I'm so happy. Right, and I thought today I would say that I thought, well, I'm one of those comfort creature people, and I do the same incense, and it's normally like sacred ritual or something like that. But I got the frankincense one out a couple of days ago, and oh my god, it's just so delicious. I don't know if you can see all this. Oh, there we go. And so I thought I'd just say I have all the beautiful incenses on the website. And if you haven't tried frankincense, I'd give it a go because it's just stunning. Right, I wanted to talk about all my little decks as well, but my voice is feeling a little bit tired, so maybe I'll do it another day. But how cool is that? You get yourself a little box, go to the secondhand mart or your father's garage or something and go and steal one of these, and you can just pop all your little cards in there. Aren't they gorgeous? And then when your mates come, you can say, pull a deck, any deck, and they can get a little message. And the ones that don't connect with you, you could always give them the card to take home with them as well. But it's great because I've got like a little deck there that I had to buy in German because they're out of stock, so I just cut off the titles. Another one that I made was you bought it's a like tarot spreading, like you pull out all the questions and then you pull cards for them. I've got a little romantic date ideas. I've got the Bob Ross deck. I had to get that. Like, that's just silly, but you know, that I love Bob Ross. And little, these are great, aren't they? Little Art Nouveau deck, and the white cats. I love my little things. And a little, got to have a little Rider-Waite Smith, and this is just a beautiful old one that one of my clients gave me, which I'm so stoked to have. Yes, so have you got a little box that you put your cards in? Maybe I'll talk about all the beautiful decks that are in there next time. Right. So when I walked out the house, there was this little faint rainbow down the end of the street. And then when I was walking here, I was like, oh, please be still there when I get to the bridge, because it looks amazing. And it's a double rainbow, just slightly. Look at that. Isn't that cool? I live in such a beautiful place, and the river is just so full and fast today. We've got lots of cows that were following us today. Beautiful, beautiful.